Last week, we told you about the man in Robertson County who wound up on the side of a busy road all day in his wheelchair with all of his belongings. He had been a patient at the Waters of Springfield Nursing Home. After he was sent to a nearby hospital for a test, the nursing home refused to take him back, apparently violating state rules. Our Investigates team also discovered last week at that same nursing home, emergency crews were called after another resident got out a back door in his wheelchair and rolled into a large ditch in front of the facility. The elderly man was taken to the hospital with injuries. If you're asking yourself what is going on at this nursing home, you are definitely not alone. When all of this happened last week, investigative reporter Jennifer Krause had already been looking into the Waters at Springfield. So Jen, what prompted that?
Well, a patient's death, believe it or not, earlier this year. I talked with this man's daughter who told me she doesn't understand why the Waters of Springfield is even still open.
What's the location of your emergency?
I cannot describe the way I felt.
Is he awake and breathing?
No. Traumatizing.
He's not breathing?
No.
That 911 call was made early February 5th of this year. And the man who was neither awake nor breathing was Jay Critch. He'd been at the Waters of Springfield Nursing Home for only a couple of weeks, receiving physical therapy. His daughter says he was doing so well, he was about to be released and sent home. But then
She told me that he fell and hit his head and passed.
Critch died after falling in his bathroom at the facility. Olivia Critch says from the beginning she felt like what the nursing home was telling her just didn't add up. So she began requesting records, including that 911 call.
It's unbelievable. I still feel like I'm in shock.
We got somebody in there doing compression.
You can hear the dispatcher ask if CPR was being performed.
So you have CPR in progress?
Yes.
And the nurse replies yes, even though she later admits she's nowhere near Critch in his bathroom.
Okay, is there any way you can hang up with me, go to the room where they're doing CPR, and then call back in?
Okay.
And after the dispatcher tells the nurse to call back when she's actually in the room with Critch,
He's gone.
I'm sorry?
He's definitely gone.
we learn that Critch has passed away.
Okay, is he cold to the touch?
He is cold to touch. He's blue in the face.
Medical records show Critch wanted all life-saving measures, including CPR. But the state's investigation into his death found the Waters of Springfield never performed CPR, even though the nurse claimed they had when she called 911.
They stopped CPR once they got him off the toilet. He's gone.
In fact, the two nursing assistants who we hear supposedly stopped CPR were not certified to do it.
So the two people left in the room with Dad were not certified, and the one that left the room was certified.
What do you think about that?
I don't understand how it happens.
You don't have a pulse?
No, I have nothing at all.
And there's more. According to the state investigation, Critch's roommate pressed his call button between 5:30 and 5:45 that morning after Critch went to the bathroom and didn't come back out. Facility video footage shows no one responded, though, until 6:07. Several employees then can be seen going in and out of the room for the next 10 minutes, but no one called 911 until 6:17.
And I just can't let that go. Like, you did not provide the care that you were obligated to provide my father. And it's not okay.
Regulators fined the Waters of Springfield $26,000 and declared immediate jeopardy, the most severe level of concern following an incident at a nursing home. It meant the facility could not admit any new patients. But not long after, it was back to business as usual. The administrator of the Waters declined our request for an interview and refused to answer any questions, but said in a statement, the safety, dignity, and well-being of our residents remain our priority. We remain focused on providing a safe, respectful, and supportive environment for all residents and continuing our day-to-day commitment to quality care.
And now you're committed to quality care. It feels like a slap in the face.
So you have CPR in progress?
Yes.
There were multiple failures in my dad's care, and I hope that other families can avoid experiencing what we've experienced.
The nursing home told us in its statement that individuals associated with that 911 call are no longer employed by the facility, The woman who was the director of nursing at the time over all of those involved in this incident, the nurses, I'm told, however, is still at the waters, but she's in a different position there. I've also just learned that state inspectors arrived at the facility today. We're looking at what's going on there. We will be looking for their report, and we'll let you know what, if anything, they find.
My heart goes out to this woman and her family. It also raises a question. If I'm looking for a nursing home for a loved one or myself, how do you know about stuff like this?
Very good questions. And you know, up until recently, you could go online and search the state of Tennessee's website to find all the investigations and inspection reports so you could make an informed decision about which facility was best for you. But it's no longer there. A State Department head tells me he took it upon himself to have all that information taken down. It's interesting, the reason that he gives, that part of the story, tomorrow night at 6. I think you're going to be very interested and surprised to see the difference between what the state tells you about nursing homes and what information is really out there if you know where to look. And I'll show you.
Good. Jen, thank you.